students, my name is Nalini Sinha and here we will be discussing about the chapter Understanding Diversity, Chapter 1 of Political Science, Class 6. So the word is diversity. Let's start with some simple example of diversity. When you all students in classroom have been given the task to draw something of your own interest, then what will you draw would be different from your friend's drawing. Teacher call you by name which is meant for you only. Your friend's name would be different from you. Like that, all friends may not have same look. But what will happen if you all will draw the same drawing? Your name would be same to your friend's name, and when all will start to look similar to each other? No, you won't like it. So variation is the part of our life. Here, people belonging to different states of our country are wearing different dresses. Their dressing sense are very different and have been evolved according to their culture and climate. Food that we eat may vary from others. People of South India eat dosa, idli, vada. Gujarati people eat dhokla. Punjabi people eat aloo paratha. You may like to eat chow mein and bread butter also. What will happen if we will be served single type of food every time? No, it will not satisfy our flare of satisfaction. Like that, we prefer to visit different areas during our summer vacation or in other period. We play different games also. The game of your favorite may not be interesting for others. In the same way, when your teachers ask you to write something of your interest, students may write different things of their choice. Some may write childhood memories, others may prefer to write about his fantasy. So diversity means variation. According to Andres Tapia, diversity is the mix and inclusion is making the mix work. If it means we assimilate the difference in our life, more healthy and positive mind will start to work. People differ from each other in their language, dress, traditions. Their society get organized by inculcating moral values. Their way of interaction with their environment make them different and unique from others. We find diversity in nature also. Colorful flowers, varieties of plants and animals give clear-cut indication of diversity. Here we are seeing the word inequality. For a moment, you may think that diversity and inequality is similar to each other, but it is not. Inequality means lacking the basic thing of life. Few people are ultra rich, but many people are poor, unable to get their food, education, health. This is known as inequality. This is the story of Samir A and Samir Do. Name-wise, both are similar, but Samir Ek is Hindu and Samir Do is Muslim. Samir Ek is educated and Samir Do is uneducated. Samir Ek is maintaining good living standard, but Samir Do is poor. Still they became friends. Diversity, mainly the cultural diversity of people, is the result of history and geography of any area. Types of climate and landform decide the activities of human beings. Historical events of any area influences the culture and tradition of people. For example, some of the Kerala people follow Christianity because Apostle of Christ, Saint Thomas, is believed to have come here nearly 2000 years ago. Design of building gets selected by people according to the temperature and amount of rainfall they get there. Ability of building material also influences their housing style. Let's take the example of famous state Kerala. It is located in southwest part of India, surrounded by sea on its western part and hills on its eastern part. This state is famous for producing its world level spices, pepper, cardamom and cloves. In past, Jewish and Arab people came here for trading purpose. Christianity spread among the people due to arrival of apostle of Christ, St. Thomas. Arab traveler Ibn Battuta wrote about the life of Muslim in his travelling account. Vasco da Gama came from Portugal and established trade. Here, people use the fishing nets known as Chinese China. The utensils they use to fry fish is known by the name China Chatti. Here, China means China. Rice and fish is common food for the people. Backwater in Kerala has led to the development of one important boat race in Onam. This is also known as Vallamkali. So in the case of Kerala, we found that people are assimilating the culture of others, and it has led to the intermingling of their habits. People take the help of transport like bus, aeroplane, train, etc. to visit the place. Our grandforefathers were taking the help of camel, horse and sometimes by foot also. They travel lot to search their livelihood. People get compelled to move other places because of famine, drought, flood, war, spreading of disease, etc. City people depend on rural people for the supply of vegetables, fruits, milk and other raw materials, while countryside people came to city area in search of job and to get farming tools and other essential facilities. This picture is showing the dependency of people on their immediate natural environment. They generate their livelihood and earn profit by selling fish in market. Come to the other state, Ladakh. Ladakh is a part of Himalaya mountain and is also popular by name of cold desert. People get water from melting snow. Climate is very harsh for people and there is lack of plain and fertile soil. Vegetation is rare. People domesticate sheep which are very famous for producing pashmina wool. Milk comes from goat, cows, does, that means yak cows. Ladakh was considered one of the important center of Silk Route trade. Tibet was linked with Ladakh and many caravans moved from one area to another area for trading textile, spices and silk. People follow Buddhism and Islam as their religion. Ladakhi people has developed rich cultural heritage in the form of song and poems. Here you are seeing pashmina wool and shawl. People are rearing their cattle. So this is the story of Kerala given in textbook. You should go through it. You should also read the geographical condition of Ladakh given in your textbook. I already explained it. Now come to the unity in diversity topic. Unity in diversity is the strength of Indian people. There are so many examples in our history when people of India, despite of their various background, have shown teamwork and reduced the chances of riots and disturbances. This picture is showing enthusiasm of people of India on the day of becoming independence. Here people are assembling to hear the declaration of independence in the form of speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. When Britishers came to India to establish rule over us, Indian people were not ready to face that. But due to the endless effort of our freedom fighters, people united themselves to fight against it. British government's policy to divide and rule failed badly. People showed their collective strength in the time of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Indian people, despite of their different religion, caste, language, background, criticized the incidents and made a big protest against government. Jallianwala Bagh massacre was the black day in human history. The act of General Dyer was not only criticized in India but entire world also shed their tears for human sacrifice. Time to time people developed their song, literature and skits to show their awareness. National flag was designed during this period. People showed their unity in the name of Bharat Mata. During this journey of getting freedom, Rabindranath Tagore wrote the national anthem of India. Jawaharlal Nehru had phrased the word unity in diversity. Through his famous book, Discovery of India, Nehru showed the story of tolerance and compassion of Indian people to live together and make progress for the development of nation. So students, this is the end of the chapter. You should read your textbook very carefully and you should think over it. Thank you for watching me.